Hey guys, it's Creative Earth here again, and I am back with the next video in this series of what do I do with my hair. And sorry, I was on vacation last week, otherwise I would have done this last week. But anywho, let's go into this. And today we're talking about low porosity hair. Now there's a lot of information about low porosity hair, and I think mainly because more naturals just have low porosity hair. Why that is, I don't know. Maybe it's genetics, maybe it's the amount of heat damage that people may have had, but more people just tend to have low porosity hair, at least for those who know what their hair porosity is. And some products that you really want to use for your low porosity hair are things that are relatively light. You don't want to have a really thick, heavy consistency or really thick, creamy products because your hair does not absorb moisture well at all. So it really needs heat, not like flat ironing, blow drying, but heat as in sitting under a dryer with a shower cap while you're deep conditioning, or using a steamer or diffuser to help get your hair to open its cuticle to let in the moisture. And then of course you want to seal that with a light oil, like jojoba oil, sweet almond oil, the oils that are very thick. You don't want to use olive oil or coconut oil as your daily moisturizer because that's going to be really heavy and thick on your hair. And what it's going to do is adsorb, which is the process of just basically it's just going to sit on your hair. It's not going to go anywhere, and so when you touch it, it's going to feel really oily and sticky and all that, and nobody wants that. One oil that I've found works well is, not for my hair necessarily, but for my mom, she has low porosity hair, is apricot kernel oil. And it has humectant properties. Now, humectants you want to be careful with because sometimes they can do really well and sometimes they can hurt. It depends on the type of environment that you're in. So if you're in a really extreme weather climate, it's not good to use humectants a lot. But if you're in a relatively, where the weather's not going above 85 degrees on a regular basis or going under 30 on a regular basis, then you can use humectants because they will help to absorb moisture into your hair, which means it's going to soak in the moisture into your hair and help it to dissolve. Another go-to product that I use for my mom and that I also use for myself, I think this is kind of a universal product for a lot of naturals, which is the Jamaican black castor oil, the Strengthen and Grow treatment mask. I also use the leave-in, so the leave-in would be really great for your the LCO method, and I say LCO because for low porosity hair, it's really better to add the oil in last so that it can really help to dissolve all of that in. And sometimes you really don't even need the C part, which is the cream, because most creams are very thick and heavy and they weigh down. If you're doing a specific style, then you might want to use a cream, like a twisting cream or something like that. Gel's probably not going to be your best friend on a daily basis either. So be mindful of that. If you realize that your hair is really crunchy after you use gels, it's probably because with low porosity hair, it doesn't do well with absorbing in your hair. So those are just a few tips from me. Hopefully this helped you. If you have more questions and or ideas, please share them with me in the comments, and please like and comment and subscribe to my channel for more videos, and stay tuned for the next video in this series, what do I do with my hair?